Hey, Alex from Rock On Beer here, and today I'm going to do something a little different. I'm actually going to review one of my own beers, and this is a beer that I did an article on in my blog, which I will put a link to the article on the blog in the description if you want to go and check out the recipe and stuff. But basically the idea behind it is that it's a double IPA, and I was cleaning out a lot of small bits of malt, a lot of 1 and 2 kilo bits of base malt, and cleaning out my hop freezer. So that's what this beer is, and I noticed that the keg was about to kick last night, so I put the last of it in a growler, which I hope it stayed carbonated. And I wanted to do a quick review of it before it was completely gone. Well, let's see. Moment of truth. I guess you could say it stayed carbonated. Blew the seal right off. Alright. So. Oh, this is awkward to hold with one arm. Let's see if I can make a mess of it. Yeah, maybe it didn't stay quite completely carbonated, but you can still see that it's got a decent head to it. But it's almost completely base malt. It's 3 different kinds of base malt, some Wireman dark. Hey, sorry for the jump. The camera decided to focus on something else other than me. Can't blame it. But the rest of that review was completely blurry. You couldn't see anything. So switched cameras and switched positions, and same beer. We're gonna try and get through this. Unfortunately, what carbonation was kind of, or what head and carbonation was kind of in this growler is gone. So the smell is only kind of a hint of what it was before, but it still smells great. A lot more Citra now in the smell, but when it's got a nice head on it, you can really smell the Simcoe and the Amarillo that were in it. It was dry hopped with Simcoe, Amarillo, Cascade, a little bit of Sriracha Ace, and Columbus. Yeah, the Columbus is completely gone. That was just to use up a few grams. The smell is really powerful. It's probably one of the best smelling beers I've ever made. I guess 400 grams of hops in 23 liters of beer will do that. So it does have a really nice head when it was on tap. Kind of a nice light body. Like I said, it's mostly pale, 2-row, Maris Otter, Pilsner, and Belgian Pale, and then a little bit of Wireman dark wheat. So the flavor is just pure hop juice. I mean, really get that. Right up front is the Citra, Amarillo, with a little bit of that piney. The boil hops were exactly the same as the dry hops, and you get that. Up front you get that kind of Citra, Amarillo, fruit and floral, orange and orange and lemon, and it's really nice. And then you get kind of on the end, it's like on the back of the palate when you're swallowing. That's when that kind of dill Sriracha Ace comes in, and it's still not my favorite hop, but it does add kind of an interesting bite to this. I've given it to other people, and they can immediately tell that it's Sriracha Ace. It's not that overpowering for me, but everybody can taste there's probably 50 grams in the boil and 50 grams in the dry hops, and it's still a flavor that is in the beer. I mean, it's distinct. So that's pretty crazy. But I mean, yeah, it's a great combo of Citra Amarillo really comes through, and it's got kind of a nice dry bitterness from the Simcoe. Low body, it dropped to 10.9, I think. Yeah, 10.9. It's a 8% beer, and the thing with this is that it's ultra dangerous because it's an 8% double IPA, but it drinks like a 5%. It is, you cannot taste any of the alcohol at all in this sucker. I mean, yeah, it's great beer. I wish I wish I'd taken more careful notes so that I could recreate it, because I would definitely rebrew this one. And yeah, I mean, I'm not really gonna give numbers to my beer, but I think to my homebrewed beer. But I think that the greatest compliment I can give it is that I would rebrew it, and I wouldn't change very much of it. Might need a little bit more head retention. Maybe not so much Sriracha Ace. Maybe not any Sriracha Ace at all. But it's a complex beer, and it's really good. So now I am going to finish this growler and take a nap. So if you'll excuse me, later. And I would definitely cut back some of the roasted, the hard roasted malt.